I'm a working mom of 4 kids, and I'm about to board a flight for my third work trip of the month right now. And the only reason that is possible is because I am married to someone that I consider to be an equal participant in our home and our kids' lives. He is so capable of caring for everything without me that I am able to go on 3 work trips in a month without having to think twice about what that means for my family. I didn't have to prepare a bunch of meals. I didn't have to lay out clothing. I didn't have to give him lists or tell him how to do drop off. I didn't have to give him instructions on how to pack lunches or backpacks. I was able to come to him and say, hey, I have these work trips coming up. Are we cool with me going on them? What are the logistics that we need to coordinate? How do we do this? And then I was able to just do it. I was able to just do it. The hardest part of going on this trip, truly, was packing for myself and making sure that he and I were on the same page about like pickups and drop-offs for conflicting sports schedules. Because like there's one day where our daughter has dance at 5 and our son has baseball at 5, and you can't be in 2 places at once, right? That was the hardest part. But leaving my kids with my husband for 3 days while I'm gone doesn't stress me out. And I know that's not the case for every woman out there, because I know a lot of women are the default parent. And to be honest, 3 years ago, it might have stressed me out. But we are so on the same page these days about what it looks like to manage our home, to take care of our kids, and the logistics of their schedules. Like, he knows what the calendar looks like because he's involved in it every single week. And so there are some times where I travel for work. There are sometimes he travels for work. And we try really hard to be very considerate of one another, right? I will call in childcare to help him when there's a lot of conflicting things in the schedule. He will do the same thing for me. I might do a few extra loads of laundry before I leave to help him out, and he would do the same thing for me. But ultimately, I don't have to worry that every single time I travel for work, I basically have to leave an itinerary for my husband, because I don't have to do that. And when I'm gone, he's not going to call me asking me 1,000 questions. I can focus on my job and come home and not worry that the house is going to be trashed. And let me tell you, the peace of mind that gives me is truly unmatched. Like, it is amazing to know that I am married to a man who is a fully capable partner. And I want to say, it was not always like this. Like, we really had to get on the same page about what it looked like to share the mental load and the work in our home. But now that we have done that, now that we've done that work, he can leave for work or I can leave for work, and we can really step in for one another without any like major lift from the other person. And that is just so amazing to have a true partner in parenting and managing our house. And whenever I travel for work, it's so funny because people will ask me who has the kids, and I will say my husband, and then they will say, well, like, is his mom helping? Is your mom helping? Like, who's helping him? And the answer is no one. He doesn't really need help outside of like carpooling because he's capable. He's got it in the same way that I have it. And nobody ever asks him who has the kids when he's traveling for work because they assume it's me. And in my case, nobody has to ask me either because he's got it. He's like fully capable, and I'm not worried about it.